Welcome, Virgo. This is a reading for the spring equinox on the 19th of March. The sun goes into Aries, which marks the beginning of a new astrological year. In the northern hemisphere, we're moving towards summer and the light, and that can symbolize our desire to find a place in the world. In the southern hemisphere, naturally, the motion is the opposite. We're moving towards a lessening of the light and the ability to celebrate and crystallize our own understanding of our shadow. So I am doing personal readings, and the description for that is in the description box below. I appreciate all of you that have been participating in the giveaway that I do on or about the first of each month, a free reading based on the comments and the donations previously received. So, moreover, I appreciate your presence here now. That's the most important thing. And I thank you for all the support that you give me in whatever way you give it to me. I feel it all, and I'm eternally grateful to you. So let's get started, Virgo, with your overall energy, the 10 of Swords. This is about a huge change that you're making, a huge release, a big surrender. This is actually positive despite the gruesomeness of the depiction on the card. A great relinquishing of what others expect, how others define you, how others have limited your capacity or those things that you can aspire to based on what they need or what they desire. You released this and understood that you were letting go of a whole set of beliefs. These can be social conventions as well as the expectations of parents or colleagues that you work with. This does, as I mentioned, represent a huge change. You're releasing an old set of beliefs, an old lifestyle, an old position in order to make room for something new. And so literally, this card represents a rebirth in your identity, in your sense of values and goals. In the 10th house, the place of your social identity, the 5 of Staffs is describing your work on a team, your efforts towards improving something, solving a problem, or learning something collectively so that you can together create a solution to something or resolve something that has been imbalanced. It also indicates changes that you desire to make in your social position, in your literal position, in your work, in the place where you work, in the way that you work with others. So this is your desire for a change in opportunities for growth, looking for more opportunity, easier opportunities, or ways to expand your social position that is less contentious. In the first house, we have the Death card. And this is about your perspective. So you are really leaning into this release, this surrender, this old set of values that is like shedding a skin, literally. And you instead may be experiencing this discomfort of seeing things in new ways, this discombobulation around the old trappings of your life, your beliefs, your relationships having fallen away, and yet this newness, a newness that you've manifested through your awareness, is still feeling awkward, uncomfortable, unfamiliar to you. You may have a literal physical feeling of lightness, of floatiness, of not being dislocated somehow. But this is about your rebirth and imagining what a rebirth into a whole new experience, a more matured experience, a more experienced place is likely to have you looking at the future, focusing on the future, focusing on the possibilities that did not seem likely until now. In the fourth house, the house of your home, your family, your history, the Nine of Cups is indicating the wonderful feeling that you have gained through this release, through this surrender, the great sense of emotional stability and maturity you've gained by recognizing something that no longer serves you and the ability and power to release that. You have not relinquished your desire to work with others. This is still something that you are crafting and learning to appreciate in new ways. It's interesting, this change that you are desiring in the place of your community, your employment, your professional status is really more about understanding the process of struggle and creating change together as part of a collective. And this can be the satisfaction you gain in orchestrating these environments and being a part of these classrooms, these teams, think tanks, meetings in which, or being a part of a discourse, a conversation, a dialogue in which ideas are debated, argued, evaluated as means to growing new ideas, informing, looking at issues in new ways. So there's a lot of satisfaction that you are now perhaps deriving from your ability to step back from that, to understand that, maybe to elevate your position so that you have more of a consulting relationship in this kind of environment than in the past where you were, say, an employee or a member of the faculty. Now you may have some kind of exalted status that acknowledges your service, but also allows you to apply your wisdom in ongoing opportunities for growth and expansion for the institution, not just the individuals involved. In the seventh house, your significant relationships, and those are not just relationships with individuals, it can be with groups and with goals or organizations. The Servant of Swords is indicating either the impact of your students, your clients, younger people on your relationships, your appreciation of relationships. Perhaps it's an offer to consider something that is outside of your field or that offers you an opportunity to explore something new that you haven't had the chance to delve into in the past. But I feel your wisdom is being acknowledged as you are challenging your own assumptions and the assumptions of others. And that's putting you in this beautiful place of the beginner's mind. You may be starting a new kind of narrative expression, a new kind of communication. As I said, this is leaning again to the idea that you are part of a consultant team that advises others or gets the chance to go into new organizations or situations and learn about those organizations in order to give some advisement or shape those organizations or efforts in some significant way. If you're vibing with this reading so far, Virgo, please like this reading. Please share with others. Please comment below and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I greatly appreciate it. the feedback for sure, the appreciations always. And I'm pulling from the Soul's Journey Tarot, and I'll take this. And we have gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I love this beautiful portal here that's mentioned. Yes, gratitude. And I'm going to pull from the Flora and Fauna of Africa. And I've pulled the tarantula. The plant associated with this tarantula is the sago lily. It's almost like a circle or triangular circle lily. And the key words are cosmic connection. Use your intuition. All things are connected. So be more aware of your surroundings. Don't get lazy. Work while you wait. Interesting, intriguing. The Death card in the first house is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the second house and the Seven of Pentacles in the third house. Yes, you are planning something. I'm understanding this. This is the while you wait thing. Something here is being planned. This rebirth is helping you to see new opportunities. You perhaps are receiving offers to consider new possibilities, and to that end, you are planning, you're creating a step-by-step procedure, not only to explore the possibilities, to open yourself up to the new ideas that you're having access to, but to create a plan, to patiently take your time. You're under no pressure. You can take as much time as you like, but it looks as though these opportunities, the opportunities to talk to others, to advise others, to consult on behalf of others, is allowing you the opportunity to do something you do very well for others. This is an opportunity for you to invest in yourself, to work smarter, to leverage your resources and talents in a way that will amplify your abundance. And this is really a kind of liberation, because as a result of this experience of being in a position of intervening in organizations or in classrooms or in groups, in order to tweak, support, or improve those environments, you are actually leveraging your experience, what you've learned along the way, and putting yourself in a position to constantly get new ideas. The Nine of Cups in the fourth house is clarified by the Four of Wands in the fifth house and the Ace of Wands in the sixth house. We love wands. This is absolutely a new opportunity for you to work with a unique team of people. This absolutely feels as though it's about setting the foundation for a new kind of learning, organization, or perhaps an independent business. But I feel as though it's a platform for elevating and celebrating the growth and expansion of others. It is about convening a place, I feel, a placeholder for this effort at working together with others, finding ways for others to collectively learn, grow, and find solutions. It almost feels like a think tank environment that you are contributing to, you are participating in, that telescopes into a variety of organization and looks perhaps at the industry as a whole. Whatever industry you're engaged in, that's certainly one possibility. There is, as always with you, Virgo, a lot about teaching, sharing, being of service to others. So this is putting me in mind as a new skill or new opportunity to learn new skills, to grow and expand your arsenal of assets. The Page of Swords in the 7th house is clarified by the 6 of Swords in the 8th house, and the Page of Swords, a repeat in the 9th house. This also can be as much about moving away from a situation. I'm feeling that this situation is very personal. This is another situation I'm feeling is unique, perhaps as a result of a graduation of a child, children, your students. You now are in a position to consider your own growth and an environment that better supports who you are. There's a sense here that you have been a caretaker of your charges, your clients or students, your customers, in a way that has not always allowed you the recognition or reward that you justly deserve. And it's important because it's about your significance, the significance you assign to your efforts, that you feel you're being denied not only credit for, but the opportunity to further explore what you're good at. And you are receiving that opportunity, perhaps through a chance to move to another location. Perhaps the offer you're receiving is an opportunity to move into a new setting, a field different from what you've been doing in the past. Maybe it's a greatly diversified community, unlike the environments you've been in, or it could be the opposite, simply far away from, physically removed from where you have customarily operated, to another country or a less familiar part of the world. The 5 of Staffs in the 10th house is clarified by the Temperance in the 11th house and the Sun in the 12th house. Wow. All of this is you're recalibrating not only the possibilities and opportunities around you, but your alignment, your values, your ideas, the things, your goals are being shifted and rebalanced through this new experience of finding joy, finding happiness. Not only are you gratified that you're in a position to enjoy the rewards of your efforts, but you're recognizing that you're still in a vital place of contribution. You still have a lot of light to shed in a variety of environments that are offering you a kind of personal joy and unfoldment that has perhaps been denied you in the past. So that happiness is the thing that now seems to be motivating you, finding the joy. It almost feels like you have everything else. That is something that is now helping you to identify where your most beneficial growth and opportunities are emerging. Virgo, I'm going to pull a crystal oracle card to finish up this reading, and hope that you've enjoyed it so far. And I pulled the the Azurite. And the key words are expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. Thank you so much, Virgo. Until next time, namaste.